Brakes. Every vehicle must have brakes in good working order. Two separate brake systems are required. Each method must be capable of applying brakes. A combination of vehicles that include a motor vehicle and any other vehicle must be equipped with a brake system on one or more of the vehicles. Brakes on any vehicle must be adequate to control movement of and to stop and hold the vehicle or the combination of vehicles. Brake system. If the brakes do not seem to be working properly, such as the brake pedal goes to the floor, have a mechanic check them immediately. Every vehicle must have brakes in good working order. Two separate brake systems are required. Each method must be capable of applying brakes. Make sure there is no object on the floor that could roll under the brake pedal or accelerator and interfere with your safe driving. Check to see the pedal stays well above the floor when you step on it. If the car pulls to one side when you use the brakes, or you hear any scraping or squealing noise, your brakes need to be repaired. Required brake systems. Every motor vehicle shall be equipped with a surface brake system, and every motor vehicle other than a motorcycle shall be equipped with a parking brake system. The parking brake shall be adequate to hold a vehicle or combination of vehicles stationary on any grade on which it is operated under all conditions of loading on a surface free from snow, ice, or loose material. Condition of brakes. All brakes and component parts thereof shall be maintained in good working condition and in good working order. The brakes shall be so adjusted as to operate as equally as practicable with respect to the wheels on opposite sides of the vehicle. Control and stopping requirements. Every motor vehicle or combination of vehicles at any time and under all conditions of loading shall, upon application of the service brake, be capable of stopping from the initial speed of 20 miles per hour according to the following requirements. Refer to the maximum stopping distance chart that is part of the script. Note that a passenger vehicle must stop within 25 feet at 20 miles per hour. Stopping distance. Be alert so that you will know when you will have to stop well ahead of time. Stopping suddenly is dangerous and usually points to a driver who is not paying attention. When you brake quickly, you can skid and lose control of your vehicle. You also make it hard for drivers behind you to stop without hitting you. Try to avoid panic stops by seeing events well in advance. By slowing down or changing lanes, you may not have to stop at all, and if you do, it can be a more gradual and safer stop. According to the National Safety Council, a lightweight passenger car traveling at 55 miles per hour can stop in about 200 feet. Other vehicles require different stopping distances. The chart shows stopping distance under ideal conditions. Make sure your brakes are in good condition and properly adjusted so that the braking power of each wheel is uniform. Windows and windshield. You should keep your windshield and other windows clean, both inside and outside, so you have good visibility. Bright sun and headlights on dirty windows make it harder to see. If you smoke in the vehicle, a film will build up on the windows, so you need to clean the inside of your windows frequently. Remember, most of what you do in driving is a reaction to what you see, so you should be sure you have a clear view out of the vehicle. Having clean windows and mirrors. Keep your windshield and side windows clean inside and out. Bright sunlight or headlights on a dirty window make it hard to see out. You should clear ice, frost, or dew from all windows before you drive. It is illegal to block your view of the road by putting signs or other objects on the front windshield. Don't hang things on the mirror. Don't block your view through the back or side windows with objects or signs. Tinted safety glass is allowed in a vehicle if the glass meets U.S. Department of Transportation standards and it is installed in a location permitted by those standards. Damaged glass can easily break in a minor collision or when something hits the windshield. Have the windshield replaced. Keep your windshield clean inside and out and keep your window washer bottle full. Fogging or condensation of moisture on the inside of a windshield can quickly be removed by opening the side vent windows. Windshield stickers, etc. are permitted only in 4 places. A 7-inch square in the lower corner of the windshield furthest from the driver. A 5-inch square in the lower corner of the windshield nearest the driver. A 7-inch square in the lower corner of the rear window furthest removed from the driver, side windows to the rear of the driver. Make sure you are able to see and be seen. If you drive in rain or snow, you may have to stop sometimes and wipe mud or snow off your windshield headlights and taillights. No signpost or one-way glass adhesive film or glaze application is allowed on the windshield, windows forward or to the either side of the driver's seat, or on the rear windows if the material prohibits or impairs the ability to see into or out of the vehicle. Windshields, VC26700. A passenger vehicle shall be equipped with an adequate windshield. Aftermarket tinted material may be applied to the side or rear windows if the material has a light transmittancy of 50% or more, has a light reflectance of 13% or less, and the total light transmittancy of the window with the tinted materials applied is 35% or more. Windshield wipers. Good working wipers are required and are important to driving safely. Windshield wipers shall be maintained in good operating condition and shall provide clean vision through the windshield for the driver. Wipers should be operated under conditions of fog, snow, or rain and shall be capable of effectively cleaning the windshield under all ordinary storm or load conditions while the vehicle is in operation. Material obstructing or reducing driver's view, VC26708. No person shall drive any motor vehicle with an object or material placed, displayed, installed, affixed, or applied in or upon the vehicle which obstructs or reduces the driver's clear view through the windshield or side windows. Sun screening devices. The devices shall be held in place by means allowing ready removal from the window area, such as a frame, a rigid material with temporary fasteners, or a flexible roller shade. Rearview mirror. The driver must be able to see at least 200 feet behind the vehicle at all times, and with all loads on a straight level road. If a trailer or a load obstructs the rear view, then outside rear view mirrors on each side of the motor vehicle are required. These mirrors need to be extended beyond the width of the trailer or load so the driver can see 200 feet behind the vehicle. Defective windshields and rear windows, VC26710. It is unlawful to operate any motor vehicle upon the highway when the windshield or rear window is in such a defective condition as to impair the driver's vision either to the front or rear. Horns. A horn is required on all motor vehicles and should be checked for operation periodically. Sound your horn when necessary to avoid accidents. Don't honk at other times. A vehicle must have a working horn you can hear from 200 feet away. Tires. Make sure your tires have good tread for adequate traction. It is against the law to drive a vehicle on any tire that has a body, ply, or belt material exposed, or any tire that shows tread or sidewall separation. For good traction, vehicle tires should have a minimum of 2/32 of an inch of tread. Safety belts. Safety belt use is mandatory for all drivers and passengers in all available seating positions when the vehicle is in motion. Safety belts can actually reduce injuries and deaths. Many studies of actual crash tests have proven this. Mandatory seatbelt law, VC27315. No person shall operate a motor vehicle on a highway unless that person and all passengers 16 years of age or over are properly restrained by a safety belt. Child passenger restraints requirements, VC27360. No parent or legal guardian shall permit his or her child under the age of 4 years, regardless of weight, or weighing less than 40 pounds, regardless of age, to be transported upon a highway in the motor vehicle without providing and properly using a child passenger restraint system meeting applicable federal motor vehicle safety standards. A first offense under this section is punishable by a fine of $100.